Hey guys, I'm the Burke and I do things, and today I am back for now. My last video that I sat down and recorded was my February empties videos, and I said things have been crazy. And then not long after that, I said we're moving. And then this past week, I finally kind of said, like, we got the house cleaned out, we got the house staged, we got the house listed, we got the house under contract now. So it's been a kind of crazy 2 months. So I am here with 2 months worth of empties. I'm sitting in my office now. It's fairly empty. There's no rug in here anymore. So I'm guessing there's a bit of an echo, and I'm just sitting in front of a wall. Like, this is a closet, that's a wall. It just seemed to have the best lighting in the room for right now. I don't know how much filming I'm gonna be able to do the next, we're here a little under 2 more months, and there's just, I don't know how much time is going to be able to be dedicated to filming, but I do have literally 2 months worth of trash sitting in front of me, and I'm really looking forward to going through it. I just laugh thinking about like people who are like walking through my house, like looking to see if they wanted to buy it, just like knowing there was this container of trash in this closet that I'm sure a million people opened and looked at. So if you're not familiar with my empties videos, I do have a spreadsheet where I go over the value of everything that I finished, and I talk about whether or not I'd repurchase it or not. And we talk about the value of everything I finished this month so far, and I do have a goal to try to finish $3,500 worth of empties this year, which, you know, with a move mixed in now is really an interesting twist. So if you guys are interested in seeing everything I finished in the months of March and April, then keep on watching. Let's go. All right, the first category in my spreadsheet is makeup. There's a lot of makeup here to talk about. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow, 8 products to talk about, and 7 out of the 8 are full size. For being busy, I still was able to be very successful with my makeup usage. So there's only one not full size, and it's this powder from Laura Mercier. I had been working on this for quite some time. This is their 0.33 ounce size. It's a free sample. I've never bought the Laura Mercier powder. This little size here retails for $15.51. And I actually still have one more. Like, I've been working through my samples for so long, and I have one more sample of the Laura Mercier powder, and it's like really, really tiny. So I'm actually not gonna open that, only because it is a really nice size to have as like an option for traveling. So I'm working on a different powder now from Juno & Co. I'm wearing it today, but yeah, I'm very happy to finally roll out one of my last Laura Mercier setting powders. All right, I do actually have 2 other powders I finished. Another one is a full-size powder. I've had this one since 2018, so I've been working on this for quite some time. It's from Too Faced, and it's their Born This Way Ethereal Setting Powder. This retails for $42. The reason I remember when I got this is because I know we were in our apartment that we lived in before we moved in this house in 2018, and I bought it during like the fall Ulta 21 Days of Beauty sale because I had the mini size that I had originally bought, and I really liked it and I used it up, so I bought the full size, and here we are in 2024 and I finally finished it up. This is a good powder. I actually do like it, but I don't know, there are so many loose powders out there that I don't think I need to buy the Too Faced one. Like, I really like the one from e.l.f. and I would be fine getting that one again. Then I also have a pressed powder. This one is sad. This is one of my all-time favorite pressed powders, and it's the Light Shifter Finishing Veil from Becca Cosmetics. She be empty. This retails for $38. Well, I should say retail because it doesn't exist anymore. Let me tell you something. I love this so much that if Becca still existed, I would be buying this again because it's my all-time favorite powder product. I mean, I'm surviving without it. I really liked this powder, so like when I would put like my blush on, I would just like blur the edges so there wasn't like a harsh line, but it didn't like give this powdery finish. I'm missing it. I'm very sad. All right, I did finish a full-size foundation, which I feel like I might have teased recently in one of my videos, but I did finish the NARS Radiant Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. This thing retails for $52. I wanna say that, again, I got this probably in 2018 in an Ulta 21 Days of Beauty sale. This honestly used to be a favorite, used to certainly. However, these days it's just a little bit more full coverage than I want. It's a little heavier than I want. So if I was to buy another NARS foundation, I know they have the Sheer Glow, which honestly sounds very interesting, but again, I'm trying to work through what I have. Today I'm wearing the Yenza something foundation, and I think it looks really nice. I do have a bit of self-tanner on, so like I wanted to pick a shade of something that I felt matched, and this is a Yenza foundation I got in an Ipsy bag. I also have a full-size concealer here. This one I thought I was gonna finish last year, and it just was like the never-ending concealer, the Revlon Candid concealer. This one retails for $10.99. Honestly, I do like this concealer. I actually think it's very good. But again, I am trying to work through what I have. I'm not against getting this one again because I actually do think it's really good. However, I feel like if we're talking about like what's my favorite concealer right now, I feel like I would have to say the serum concealer from NYX. I like a little bit more than this. However, I really do think this one is still very good. Right now I'm wearing the ColourPop, one of the ColourPop concealers because I'm trying to finish that one. But that one, the ColourPop one, is not a favorite. I have a mascara here. This is the e.l.f. Lash and Roll. This one retails for $6, super affordable. It's a curved one. It's a dupe for the Benefit, what is that called? Roller Lash. Wow, Lash and Roll, Roller Lash, obviously. Here's what I'll say. I think this is a very good mascara. Does not like smudge and flake. Fairly similar to Roller Lash. However, I did feel like anytime I used this, I needed at minimum 3 coats to get the look I was going for, which to me is not ideal because like I'm kind of lazy and I don't want to have to do 3 coats of mascara. I feel the same way about the mascara I'm wearing today, which is the one from Merit. I forget what it's called, but yeah, I got this in the Target. It had a lash kit for the holidays this past season, and that's where I bought this. So like, I like it. I would not say this became a favorite. I have a brow pencil. I finished the NYX brow pencil in Espresso. I am not wearing this today. I have another one of these, but I don't think I'm wearing it today. I think I'm wearing a different brow pencil. These retail for $11. I tend to get them when they're like buy one, get one half off, or when NYX has like a buy 2, get 1 free sale. I don't ever pay full price for these, but I typically buy a couple of these every year. We are finally on to the very last makeup product that I finished this past 2 months. It is actually from my Project Pan, so spoilers. It is a full-size lip product, so I'm pretty sure I did 0 for full-size lip products last year, so we're on a good start. This is the Kosas Lip Oil in the shade Jellyfish. This retails for $22. Here's what I'll say. I actually liked this product. I liked it enough to use it all up, but I wasn't like feeling like I needed another one and I wasn't gonna get it again. But then like the Sephora birthday gifts this year, like I wasn't super crazy about any of the options, so I wound up picking the Kosas one, and I actually got a tinted one, and I think I like the tinted a lot more than this like nude one. This one probably wouldn't have been one I picked out to begin with, but it came like a couple years ago. Again, everything is so old. But a couple years ago, I got like one of those Sephora favorites kits around the holiday time, and this was in it. I finished a full-size lip product, which is a huge accomplishment for me. Honestly, I would say most of those being full-size was a big accomplishment without like, except maybe like the mascara and the brow pencils. Guys, my hair. I'm sorry, I feel like I'm touching my hair a lot. It's just driving me crazy. It's too long and I really need to get a haircut. So for March and April this year, my makeup empties came out to $197.50, which I don't expect to have a month that good for a very long time now. That brings my annual makeup empties total to $300.42, which I would like to give myself a pat on the back because I'm very proud of myself. Determination. My next category is lip balm. And up until this video, I hadn't finished any lip balms. And now I have 2 that are finished. So this is exciting. The first one that I finished up is from Seraphine Botanicals, and this is their Fruit Butter Lip Mask. I actually was using this as my nighttime lip treatment, and this retails for $25. I think I got this in an Ipsy bag. I really, really liked this. And when you see the next one that I was using for nighttime, I feel like my lips were more hydrated when I was using this one. So I actually might have another one of these that's like a different flavor. So I'm excited for that. I don't even know where you can buy Seraphine Botanicals. I've only ever gotten them like in subscription boxes. But in general, I've had very positive experiences with the products I've used from the brand. The lip treatment I started using after that one was actually the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask, and I felt like when I switched from the Seraphine Botanicals to this one, my lips started cracking, which is so odd because for so many years, this has been the product that has prevented my lips from cracking, which makes me think that the other one had my lips so hydrated that like when I went down to this, like, they were unhappy. I don't know. I just had the little sample. Retails for about $3.60. I'm pretty sure I got this one on Yes Style. But after that experience, I'm kind of ready to take a step back from this one. I've heard other people have had negative experiences with this product, and I had never had that before, and this was like the first time I'd had it, so now I'm like taking a few steps back. Maybe I'll try it again in the future, but right now I have plenty of lip products that I don't feel like I am missing it. So for the months of March and April, my lip balm empties came out to $28.60, and that is also my total for the year so far. So my next category is skincare. I do break that into 3 categories. I have just general skincare products, facial cleansing products, and masks. And in the skincare category, I have 3 products I finished this month. I think it's 2 full size and 1 not full size. I think this is the one that's not a full size. I actually received this in PR from I Do Care. It's their Comfy Mood Ceramide Moisturizer for sensitive skin. I couldn't find this available online anymore. So I don't know if they've discontinued this line because this retails for about $11.50. Here's what I'll say. I wanted something very hydrating because we were in the winter months and this said it was a ceramide moisturizer. I thought that would be good. Generally, I did not find that this did anything super beneficial for my skin. I was not overly impressed with this. I was kind of glad when it was empty. I don't really recommend it. The next product I have here is from e.l.f. This retails for $8. This is the e.l.f. Keep Your Balance Toner. I did not like specifically go out and buy this product. I think a while ago I bought some like e.l.f. skincare kit and it had this in it. It says with hyaluronic acid, aloe, and witch hazel. This took me a very long time to go through because I really didn't enjoy it. The second ingredient in this is alcohol and it had a very intense alcohol smell to it. So I just did not really enjoy this. Did not see any benefits from it. I'm glad to be done with it. The last product here I have is the e.l.f. Sun Touchable Whoa Glow Sunscreen. This retails for $14. I think I will get this again. I have one sunscreen I'm working on right now, but I had a very positive experience using this. It is a chemical sunscreen, so that's not for everyone. It's hard for me to say because I don't necessarily love the glow it gives, but I don't want the more mattifying one that they make. That's more like the unseen sunscreen. So I would get this again. I've never found like a facial sunscreen that's like an all-time favorite. I'm gonna talk about something later on in this video. It's more like a complaint, but yeah, I liked this. I liked this enough to rebuy it, but I wouldn't say like, I can't live without it, I guess is how I feel. All right, for the months of March and April, my skincare empties came out to $33.50, bringing my annual total to $113.16. I do have a facial cleansing product that I finished, and this was the facial cleanser I was using. This is from The Ordinary, and this is their glycolipid cream cleanser. I received this for free to review from Influencer. I really liked this cleanser. It's only $12.50. I do have a few cleansers that I'm working through right now, but I liked this enough where I would consider certainly getting this again because I really did think it was gentle on the skin. It was effective at what it had to do, just wash my face. And it didn't feel stripping, which I appreciate. So for the month of April, like I said, my skincare empties came out to $12.50, bringing my annual total to, oh, I didn't even realize, $12.50. It's the first one I finished this year. Look at that. The next category I have is masks, and I have not finished or used up any masks this year, so that is sitting at $0. The next category I have is hair care, and I do have 4 products to talk about. I'll start with the full-size products. The first I have here is the L'Oreal Wonder Water. I've been using the Wonder Water for a few years now. This retails for $9.99. I do get a bit of a discount because I have it on Amazon Subscribe and Save. I don't think I'm going to get it again though before we move, just because I want to use what we have here and try to like work through a couple things. But I certainly, once we move, will be getting another one because I really do like using this every once in a while just to like, it really detangles and just like makes your hair smell and feel really healthy. I finished a shampoo. This one I received in PR from Pacifica. This is the Cocoa Peptide Damage Care Shampoo. Biometric peptides with coconut milk for dry and damaged hair. I don't know. This retails for $9.99. I thought this was okay. I was not sad when I ran out. This is not something I would repurchase. Oh, something I truly disliked was this dry shampoo. I feel like this has been discontinued because I could not really find a price online. I got like a $4.86 estimate about how much this retails for because this is like the mini. This is from Hair Food and this is their coconut dry shampoo. Terrible. This must have come in some like dry shampoo kit I got. Terrible, heavy, made it that gritty feeling, more like hairspray in my hair. 10 out of 10, do not recommend. Then the last thing I have here is a mini of the Grande Brow Enhancing Serum. This retails for $38. Pretty sure I got this when it was on sale recently, like during one of the more recent, how many times can I say recent? Amazon Prime Day sales. This is my second time using it. I feel like I had a much better experience using it the first time around because I did use it last year and I was like raving about it last year. This time I felt like I didn't notice as much of an improvement in my brows, and I also feel like at one point I got an allergic reaction and I had like bumps under my brows. So I don't think I'm gonna get this again. I am using a different serum right now that I found on Amazon that had good reviews, so I'll certainly review that and circle back in a little bit, but for now, I think I'm done with Grande Brow. So my hair care empties for the months of March and April came out to $62.84, bringing my annual total to $121.93. For body care, I only have one item, and that is my Cool Rush deodorant from Degree. This retails for $3.39, which is also my empties for the month. I usually have one of those every empties, and I've been using it for years. So for body care, my empties for the year are $30.44. I have no empties for the nail care categories, so my total for the year is still sitting at $14. If you didn't think the makeup was exciting, I finished a full-size fragrance. I have this from Dossier. This is the Ambery Cherry. They did send this to me in PR. This retails for $48.99, and this is a dupe of Tom Ford's Lost Cherry. The top notes are cherry, almond, cinnamon. The middle notes are clove, rose, jasmine, plum, and the base notes are Peru balsam, tonka bean, and vanilla. I miss this. This was so good. I've never had like a scent like this in my life. I loved it. It's interesting that it's a Tom Ford scent. I don't see myself going out and buying Tom Ford Lost Cherry, but maybe someday I would consider getting myself this again, the Ambery Cherry from Dossier, because this just smells so good. And I'm not gonna lie, before, if you had asked me before if I like cherry scents, I would have been like, no, but apparently I do. So like I said, for the year, my fragrance empties are sitting at $48.99. I do have two hand soap empties. This first one was in our master bathroom. This is the Bath & Body Works 'Tis the Season. This retails for $7.50. 'Tis the Season is red apple, ground cinnamon, and clove. I typically like the 'Tis the Season scent. I usually get it every year. This being said, I don't usually get the gel hand soaps. I usually prefer the foaming hand soaps, but I think my mom had given us this. So I do like the scent, but I prefer the foaming. And this one we had in our kitchen. This is the Sunshine and Lemons. This retails for $7.95. This has yuzu, grapefruit, and sun rays. I'm just gonna say this said Sunshine and Lemons, and there's no lemon in the actual scent. This one was okay. It did not turn into a favorite. I don't think I'd get it again. So for the months of March and April, my hand soap empties came out to $15.45, bringing my annual total to $24.40. I have two candles here. The first one I used up was called Cinnamon Sugared Pecan. I did buy this on Candle Day this past year. This retails for $25.50. This is cinnamon sugar, warm roasted pecans, and brown sugar. This is wonderful. This is a good like bakery, baked goods scent. That's probably one of my favorite candles, is like smelling like a fresh bakery. I will be looking for that next holiday season. This one my mom gave me, Strawberry Pound Cake. This retails for $24.50. This is fresh picked strawberries, golden shortcake whipped cream. Again, this is another one of my absolute favorites. I've burned this many times over the years. Again, it's that bakery kind of scent, but this one really does have that like a strawberry dessert kind of scent. So good. So for the months of March and April, my candle empties came out to $50, bringing my annual total to $99.90. I do have a miscellaneous category where I talk about a couple things, and I happen to have three here. The first here is the Bliss Blockstar Sunscreen. Okay, this thing retails for like over $20 typically, and I think this might be my third or fourth tube of this I bought. I was going on vacation last September, and I wanted a facial sunscreen for that, and I usually like the Bliss because it has a bit of a tint and it usually goes with my tan. So then like my face and my tan all match, and it looks good, and it's got the SPF and everything. However, like I said, I bought this very end of summer, like maybe end of August, and it expired in April. That made me really angry. I can see if I had bought it at like a TJ Maxx or something, because usually they are selling sunscreens that are nearing expiration, but like I got this at Target. I mean, like, a perfect example is like this sunscreen from e.l.f. I had bought before summer last year, and this one doesn't even expire until September. Think about it. Or like the sunscreen I have downstairs doesn't expire till like 2026. So like this didn't even have like a half a year left on it. I think that's weird. Certainly buying sunscreens from now on, I will have to be looking at expiration to make sure like I can even use it up in the amount of time. So like I was not happy about that. I feel like, I mean, you can see I barely use it because I can really only use it when I'm tanned. Like that was like the end of last summer / maybe beginning of last fall. So I've been like waiting for summer to use it again, and like, yeah, that upset me. Next thing I have here, it's just like this little cleansing oil sample I got. It's from MAC. I don't really use these on my face. But what I like to use these little samples for is like when I get like makeup stains on my vanity and stuff, I just like to dump it on and then like scrub it clean, and it always works. Fun fact. All right, I have a makeup declutter I have to do. I don't know what to do about doing some sort of makeup filming, decluttering. I don't know if I have time, patience, and everything, but I'm still deciding what to do. Let me know if there's like a certain format you guys like, or if you have any recommendations from other people you've seen who've moved and have filmed something. This is my Haley's Beauty, oh, it's so small, Reinvent BB Drops in the shade Fair Light. I actually reached for these the other day to try them out again. And first of all, besides the fact that it smelled odd, the consistency was like baby oil, and I'm pretty sure it made me break out. This has certainly gone beyond usability, and I'm sadly gonna have to declutter it. I've been trying not to get to this point with a lot of makeup, but it happens. They don't even sell this product anymore, so there's that. But yeah, those were the couple of miscellaneous things I had to talk about today. So the last category I always include is the foil packets that I've used up this year, and we're still sitting at 0 foil packets for the year, so that's my never-ending uphill battle that I fight. Now we can start talking the totals and everything. Like I said, I do have a goal to hit $3,500. I was able in 2021 and 2022, I had $3,000 goals and I hit them easily. So last year I bumped it up to $3,500. So last year, of course, I don't even think I hit 3,000. So we'll see how we go. In order to hit that goal, I need to finish about $292 worth of products every month, which hasn't happened so far. So for the months of March and April, my empties have come out to $452.77, which is really good, bringing my annual empties total right now to $794.34. So I'm just short of $800, which is really good in the grand scheme of things. I still don't think I'm on the goal to hit that 3,500 mark, but I'm happy with everything I was able to do this month, especially the full-size fragrance and all those makeup products. So let me know, what are some of your biggest goals you've accomplished so far this year? Let me know in the comments. And ideally, my next video I'm planning will be a makeup inventory update so that I can like kind of get that all settled before I start having to pack stuff. I also owe you a project pan update. As you can see, there's some updates to be made. And yeah, that's it for this video. As usual, thanks for stopping by my channel. If you're new here, click the subscribe button and ring that bell for notification. I'm my Instagram down below. Give it a follow, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.